Yeah, I think something's gone wrong here. No, fixed it. Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is a little bit of a mixture of a sales update and something which I quite liked. Sort of going on. The light above my head is really awful from here. Basically, this is my top 12 listings, not top 12 sales, top 12 listings of 2017. I've gone through my photos and for the whole of 2017, and when I scanned through them all, I had if one jumped out at me for that listing, i.e. I've something happened before the listing when I bought it, or something during the time when I listed it, or a few questions, or the sale. Something what really stood out to me for that one listing for that 1 month. So I picked out 12 listings, or well, actually 13, because there's 2 for 1 month. I picked out 12 listings starting from January 2017, and I'm going to give you a little bit of brief sort of history of that sale, about what I found interesting for myself actually going through. So let's have a quick look at my screen share. And what I'm going to do now, you're just going to see my pictures, and I'll come back in at the end of the video itself. So let me just share my screen. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, hopefully you should be seeing the boat right now. So this was a ship which I picked up in 2016, mid 2016, and I've had it on my shelf for ages and ages, and it needs a little bit of repair. I think I paid 20p for it from one of those sort of empty boxes, sort of vans, sort of, you know, white vans you get at the car boot sales. I then took that to my now ex-step grandfather, if you can call him that, and who used to be who's a very good carpenter and boat builder, himself, sort of model boat builder, and I asked him to fix it up, and he put the riggings on and done the new floorboards and that sort of stuff. I then listed it. It's a Monty's ship, it says Kenya on it, but it's not actually a Kenyan ship. I can't remember the name of the ship itself, but long story short, I listed it on here, and I got I got a message back on eBay asking can I give the exact size of the decking, due to when her late husband was served in the army. He spent a lot of time in this country, which I can't remember off the top of my head. He always talks about these type of boats, and we just cremated him, and it'd be nice to send him off on his way on the sea in one of these boats. I thought, well, that's quite a nice little thing. So I just went around, measured it, took a few photos, sent her the information, and exact size she needed for a little casket. They put the urn on there, and as far as I know, that's gone off on its merry way with her late husband into the North Sea somewhere, or wherever she or wherever they launched it. So that is my January one, which really stuck into my mind. All right, so we're now going to go into February now. So February. So on this one here, this is it was a 24 karat gold leaf sort of print of these cups. I can't remember too much about them on top of my head, what name or what make they were. Let's see if I flick over pictures. Yeah, you can see some more pictures sort of coming over there, and some plates. There we go. Handmade in Greece. For the boats itself, and I paid £3 from the charity shop for these, and I just thought they're quite nice little ornamental sort of plates and cup and saucers, and these actually surprised me. They went for £30. I had them up for £40 and got a best offer in at £30. There we go. You can see there the original price tag I paid from the charity shop for £3. So that's that was my February sort of listing, what sort of stuck into my mind. All right, so this one here, this is March. Moving on to March now. start of the year in January, I went and got a large job lot of £1,500 worth of Lego, which came in 22 64-litre really useful boxes, which I had, which I drove from Norwich to Lincoln. Had to do it in 2 trips because I couldn't fit it all in one trip in my car, so I did it over 2 trips on there. And inside there had lots and lots of 4.5 volt train sets. When I first had a look through it, when I weighed the boxes and I weighed this Lego, it came into round about £3 in weight, sort of £2-3 in weight, sort of from there, and it went for a nice reasonable £55. So this is my first sort of experience on the 4.5 volt train sets, and luckily I had instructions and manuals and that sort of thing. So I just thought that was a nice little sale, quick sale, because it was all there already in the box, ready to go when I first picked it up. So it's sort of bringing the money in fairly quickly. So that is a nice little sort of vintage set, in which I spent. There we go, some nice little pictures, some close-ups, some box and instructions, bit of yellowing on the truck itself, and the inserts for the box was all there, the polystyrene insert. So that was my memorable listing for March 2017. So we're going to move on to April. So this one here was a very, very surprising job lot. Again, this was inside that major job lot of stuff I bought in January. I got around to listing this in April time. I didn't think it was worth anything. I've also got another head sort of on there. It was from an old set which is long gone now, and I didn't have any of the other pieces sort of from it, but I put it on for an auction starting at 99p because I wasn't really sure how much it's going to go. I saw people asking for funny money and sort of gone there, but this actually went for £40 on bids with £3 postage. So so if you see this T-Rex sort of from there, I can't remember which set it was from. Let's see if I got any numbers. It had light up eyes, which come on if you push the head. No, it's not very good clear pictures. It breaks up into all those different parts. Oh, some of these crafty sort of stuff. Yeah, so it's a nice little model. Some strange things, but again, £40 for this T-Rex. So very, very happy on there. Right, so moving on now to May. So May, this is not such of a really good sale. It was sort of how I got it. I just happened to be driving. I don't know where I was driving. I was driving to the beach, I think, for a day out with the kids, and I was driving down the road, and suddenly I saw a garage sale signs. There's a little estates every so often in Norwich, mainly in Helston, which has sort of garage sales, community garage sales, sort of dotted all around the place, and you can get a map from the community centre, and you can go around all these sort of places. And I was going around, there wasn't too much sort of going. I picked a few standard sort of pickups, some Lego, some computer games and consoles and that sort of stuff. And there's this little briefcase. I opened it up, and there was like a practically brand new and still sealed vintage picnic set. Everything was in there. I thought amazing little find. Sort of on the they wanted £20. I got it for £10. But actually I thought it was going to be worth a little bit more than that, but only really went for £30 plus £8 postage. So it wasn't worth too much, but I just thought it was a nice little quirky little find. And this actually went for to some uni students down south somewhere, and one of the students wanted to buy it for a birthday present for their roommate. So they asked me can I put it into quite a big box to make it so they don't know what it is and that sort of thing. And they wanted me to put some rattles inside it, so it made different funny noises. So I just thought that's quite a quirky little thing sort of on there. So that was my sale for May. Right, now going to move on to June now and see what we have in June. So June, so this again was from that ginormous job lot of stuff, which I picked up in January. So it took me a long time. I had so much Lego. I had 3 job lots over around about £1,000 in the space of in a few weeks. So there was so much Lego kicking around my house. It took ages to actually get to it. But when I actually got around to picking this one up, I was sorting it out. There's a few pieces missing, which I picked up from Bricklink, sort of come over. I was surprised how much this is actually worth. It went for £90. The container. It's electric set, so it opens up. I'll show you some pictures fairly shortly. So you push one direction of the cogs and it opens up and drops down like a drops. And another way, oh, there we go. Where's my pictures gone? And another way, it just lifts it up and down like a normal dumper truck. So there's two little things over there. It's quite a nice little set. You can see there's the different switches where it does by either side. So as Technic goes, it's a very, very clever Technic set. Two instruction manuals, all the parts are sort of in there. So this was like I don't usually build Technic. I've never really been into Technic, but this is actually my first major Technic model I've ever built. For years and years. I actually enjoy building this, and it was actually quite fun to test and sort of play around with the compartments at the back. And again, for £90. And when I weighed it, it came in at £4 in weight for the job that I sold. So £4 and £90. There was a very hefty profit actually in there itself. So that was my June sale. So moving on to July. Okay, so July. You're probably looking at this picture now thinking, what on earth is this? Really, the only people would understand what this actually is a handguard cover from an SA-80. Basically, it's a ceremonial handguard cover for the front of the British Army rifle. Usually it's green, or now it's black, sort of handrails. And when we're doing ceremonial duties, are you standing on Buckingham Palace? If you ever look at the guards, or ever stand on there, I'm covering up the handguard, has this black cover. Or when we do our Freedom of the City, we march for the city with bayonets fixed. We also have one of these fitted as well. I paid 50p for this from a car boot sale, and I managed to get £15 for it. Oh, there we go. Look, all sorts of random stuff popping up. We don't want any of this, do we? Yeah, I managed to get £15 for it within a few hours of listing. So obviously one soldier lost this and he's getting charged, didn't want to get charged, and ended up buying it off me. So quite happy with that little sale on this. It's something to look out for. Some strange little things can actually sometimes bring some good money in. So that's this one. So we're going to move on to September. So September, this one here, our sales were slightly down and we were moving house because of my sales down. I was moving house, so I was sort of sales down, sort of widen things down. This was actually my wife's castle, which we had for a long time, but we bought these big, massive sets, knowing full well if we ever needed some money quickly, we had some investments sort of in. I've got lots of big Lego sets in the house, which are worth regions of £200 plus sort of thing. We buy these, we like to build them ourselves. It's fun to build them, but it's also a nice sort of keepsake. If you need money quickly, Lego's always a nice quick sale, and so it's a case of up it went. So whole set there, but that wasn't a really memorable sort of thing on this one. I actually sold this one twice. The first time I went up, it went up to Glasgow, and I got a message back saying, this is not in very good condition. There's a slight bit of dust on it, and it had a slight bit of damage to the box. And also this little corner of the manual is slightly creased. So how can you call it very good condition? I want a refund. So I thought, okay, yeah, got it sent back, and sorted it out. And I relisted it again. Yeah, so that went, I first had it up for 220. I then listed it again for 250, but marked those little things on it. And it went within another couple of weeks. And this time, the person actually came to my house and to collect it. He flew down from Shetland Islands into Norwich Airport. He then come and collected it up and then drove home over to North Norfolk somewhere. So, and he's completely happy with it, no problem whatsoever. Him and his daughter built it for over the Christmas period, and it's now in display in their bedroom. So they're very, very happy with that set. So that was that one. The other set which we did sell during that time, which I did flick onto it, so I might as well talk about it now, was the Ghostbusters set with the car. And I really like Ghostbusters, is one of my all-time favourite films. That's why I got this set, but I was actually quite disappointed with the set itself, because Outside of it is very, very boring to look at. It was really big, except one thing, and it wasn't really that eye peeling. So that's the reason I got rid of this set. Went for another £250. But what I did really like about it is the level of detail inside. It's all the characters you get on here. It's lots and lots of characters, but the level of detail. Why didn't I take a picture of it? Of inside actual set itself. No, okay, I must have listed that. And for some reason, I did not take a photo of the inside of it. But inside, you just take me for granted. There's rooms, there's toilets, there's bedrooms, there's kitchens, there's laboratories. Very, very detailed inside. I don't know why I did not take a photo of the inside. But that was why, that's a set which I really did like inside, but the outside of it was most disappointing to me. So I wasn't too fussed about selling it sort of on there. But again, Ghostbusters is one of my all-time favorite films, on top of, that's up there with Star Wars. Yeah, I am a very, very big Star Wars fan, sort of on there itself. So they're my major films on there. So that was those ones. Right, October. So we'll move on to October now. There we go. Right, so move on to October. This one here is a complete hardback series of Harry Potter's 1 through to 7 with a box set of 1 to 3. The reason this one sticks out, I've been trying to collect Harry Potter books for ages and ages. I've been seeing prices of these go for silly money. What got to me is how disappointing it actually was when I actually got around to selling it, that the price of the books was actually plummeted. If I listed it when I should have, when the height of thing, I could have got about £70–80, maybe more for this set. But I put it up for £70, but in the end I had to keep dropping it, and it finally, so I listed this in October and it sold in December for £40. Yeah, so you can see, it just depends. All the books were in really good condition. First edition, sort of first edition, second runs for the box set on there. But hey, that's what happens. Sometimes you got to take it, sometimes you haven't. Sort of on there, so that's why they stuck in my mind, because actually the value plummeted by the time I actually got to it. I just waited too long. I put this around the wrong way. This was actually December's one. So, where is? There we go. There we go. There it is. Right, so this is November. So you have a sneak preview of December now. So this is November. It's not a very big sale, but it surprised me how much this actually went. So this is on a auction starting at 99p, no reserve. And I thought this is only going to go for £1–2 because it's such a small Technic set. There's only about 120 pieces actually on it. Not a very big set at all. There's a little wheel on the top. You can turn it to dump the little truck down. I was going to list this with a giant truck, but I just lost one of the instruction manuals at the time, so I just thought I'd put it on itself. But it actually went for £9 plus £3 postage. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, £9 plus £3 postage on an auction. Yeah, sort of. So I was most surprised exactly how much this Lego set Technic set actually went for. That's why this one sort of sticks in my mind. And finally, you just saw it, was the Barracuda, the Legoland Barracuda. This I've had in my house for 2.5 years. This is my very first Lego haul I ever got before I even started reselling. I got I bought a load of Lego because I wanted to build this Lego city myself, and this was this was in parts. There's lots of pieces missing of the set, and I just always wanted it and started building it. But then I got too much Lego, and so this is actually the start of my reselling journey, this boat. I thought, well, I'm going to sell it. I Googled how to sell Lego, and up come Nick Hill's and sort of channels and selling one of his videos, how to sell Lego. And then I started thinking, okay, I could do this, and I never sold it. Yeah, so this sat around from 2015, and I managed to finally got it listed in December 2017. I put it up there for a crazy price of £150, thinking that's not going to go because I want it. I just thought I'd put it at a high price. It didn't have original sales. It's had remake sales. It only had print on one side, which I did list. It also had quite damage on the manual. Wasn't that best condition, and I think there was something else wrong with it as well. Yeah, at the time of listing, the white windows were missing, which I did later replace. There we go, close up. Meant to be white windows. I did later replace, which I did say in the description. They will come at a later date. But I thought I'd put it at a high price, and it actually went at the same price where people are getting with boxes, yeah, with the proper sales. So yes, sad to see it go, but also it also went for a good price at the same time. So that is all of my listings on here. So I'll just go back into there we go. So they are my top listings of each of the months. I just thought that'd be quite a nice little thing to show and to broadcast and to sort of say, this is what I like doing. This is my passion in reselling. So I like selling lots of stuff and lots of random stuff, but you just saw a sneak little preview of things which really, really appreciate me, and where most of it was actually Lego, which it's no surprising sort of from there, where I sell quite a bit of Lego all through the days as I go through. But I do like seeing the odd unique sort of quirky little thing like the ship, the teacups, sort of thing over there. But I didn't realize until just now, as I'm looking at my list, which I've got in front of me with all my notes, they were nearly all Lego sets sort of on there. So let's see. I'm going to do the same thing for 2018. I'm going to keep a track of all my things I'm selling, just anything what really, really picks up in my mind. Put a like, put a link. If you like this video for this year, put a like down below. If I get a load of likes, I'll do the same thing as sort of next year. It'll come through. And what was your favourite of one of my listings, or your most surprising listing out of the ones which I just show you then? I'd like to read your comments. I'll see you later on. So again, bye for now.